Lauren, and today I'm going to be kind of showing you how I'm designing a new collection. I'm kind of doing a Mediterranean theme, and I will show you the mood board that I designed and then kind of some of the inspirational photos that I've gathered. And then we're going to go into kind of painting some different things on my iPad and getting into some of the Photoshop design work for them. So I did design quite a few patterns in this one. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and let's just get into it. Okay, so I have had such a great day so far. I went to the pool for a little bit, I made some coffee and enjoyed kind of reading outside for a little bit. I did some grocery shopping, got my laundry done, did a little bit of like editing and planning, and I've also been kind of going through what my vision is for the next pattern collection that I want to do, and I'm going with this like Mediterranean vibe, and I'm really excited about it. I did create an original mood board, but I've modified it a little bit just because as I was like brainstorming and kind of planning and searching different photos and stuff on Pinterest for inspiration, I kind of changed it a little bit. And then I actually have a bunch of patterns that I've already designed like years ago that I think I can incorporate some of the different pieces into it. So I'm going to show you real quick what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is the mood board that I've kind of put together. It's this, well, I need to rename it as just like a Mediterranean collection. But what I want to do is have all these different like lemon pieces, and then, you know, these tile features are super popular right now. So I want to incorporate that style into it. And my original mood board just had like the lemons with these different tile pieces. And then I went in and added some of these orange ones and that have like more pinks and oranges in terms of like colors and stuff. So I want to have some other pieces in there, and I want it to be a little bit more colorful rather than it being a limited color palette with just like the blue and yellow. So over here, I've kind of gathered a few different images that I can kind of either reference, or these are just kind of inspiration to go along with the collection. So I'll just kind of show you what I've put together so far. I kind of like the open, like sliced oranges, and then the little flowers in there. I think those are really pretty. Maybe doing some like clusters and stuff like that looks really nice. I just got some other lemon options too. I do think the little scooter with the flowers is cute. That's more for reference. I don't think I'm going to do anything with architecture, but I think doing some kind of like framed piece with fruit and flowers on the sides could be kind of cool. I don't know. I'm still kind of working on that. Something like this could be cool. That's, I think, some little like doorways or arches or something, but instead of them being with buildings or water, maybe having them more like a window or something. I don't know. Still thinking about that part of it. I think olive branches could be cool to incorporate too. I don't want it to look like this, but kind of incorporating it into this vibe I think could be interesting. I don't know that this really goes with it, but I just kind of threw it in there. But I kind of liked the olive branch with like the lemons or something. I think could be kind of cool. We'll see. I don't know. And then I was thinking of maybe doing some different palm trees, and then maybe like these orange stripes for some of the umbrellas. I'm still thinking about that part. Yeah, those are kind of all the images that I'm kind of brainstorming and gathering some ideas for. And then the patterns that I've already designed years ago are this blue tile pattern. So I was thinking I can use that and blend it with the lemon one that I've already done, either having this just be the background and then having all of this overlaid, or kind of breaking it up and having like maybe some of the lemons in some of these like white spaces throughout. I don't know. I'll play around with it, and then I can do the same thing for the oranges too. I may paint some new oranges and new lemons just to have something different, have like some of those where they're kind of sliced open like I saw before, and then having like some new flowers and stuff designed. But I already have these that I've created, so I feel like I, you know, should utilize what I already have. So, but yeah, I'm gonna play around with it and see what we can create. finished up one of my patterns and I kind of started designing another like little tile element on my iPad, and this is the first time that I'm trying to do something like that, so it's probably going to take me a few different sessions to kind of play around with it and get it the way that I want it to be, but that was kind of fun to do. And then I have just made the dough for my meal prep recipe that I'm going to do. I'm making a Lebanese dish and this is one of my favorite recipes, so I prepped the dough. I need to wait an hour and a half for it to rise, so I think I'm going to do a quick workout. I'm going to go upstairs and do some strength training, and I just made a little drink to go with it. So yeah, let's do that, and hopefully by the time I'm done working out, this will be ready to kind of move on to the next step. Good morning. So I just made my coffee. I'm feeling really tired. I stayed up a little later than I would have liked to last night doing my meal prep and just getting some stuff done, preparing for the week. So I'm a little tired today. I'm also kind of sore from that strength training workout that I did, but I think, that'll go away with time. Anyway, so I was kind of planning out my morning, and I think what I want to do is continue kind of sketching out some other little tile pieces. This is the one that I did yesterday. So I think I'm going to do a few more of these, and I enrolled in kind of like an art training kind of thing. So I'm going to kind of watch that while I'm drawing some of these. So I think that would be a really nice way to spend the morning. So let's just get into it. later, and I have been designing a lot of different patterns this week, kind of on and off with like juggling work and with my workout schedule. So just trying to like fit in creative time when I have time for it. But I have a little bit of time this evening where I'm going to kind of work on designing one more pattern. So I've done all of these little like olive sketches on my iPad, and I think what I want to do is kind of add these into Photoshop and do a pattern combining these little olive branches with the lemons that I've done. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to work on right now, and yeah, let's just get into it and see what we can create. Okay, so here is the final lemon and olive pattern that I designed. I really love how it turned out, and yeah, it didn't take too long to put together either, which is always nice. I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the other patterns that I've designed already for this collection. So yeah, here are all of the different pieces that I've done so far. It's like a mix of like the tiles and lemons and oranges and some other things here too. So yeah, and I think I'm going to end this video here, and in the next one I'm going to continue designing the different patterns for this like Mediterranean collection that I'm doing. So I'm excited to get into it and kind of continue sharing the process with you. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. Please let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one.